All right, y'all, we are back with another video, and man said ain't so. We got old Chuck Schumer. Look like he tried to pull one over on Mike Johnson, and we already know Mike Johnson ain't falling for that crap, Chuck Schumer. He's not falling for it. Now, once again, shout out to Doug. I will leave the original video in the description. Make sure y'all go show Doug some love. He's doing an excellent job up there. Like I said before, always keeping us up to date with everything. So once again, shout out to him. And then I even seen in the caption, they said that Chuck Schumer tries to pull one over on everyone, including Speaker Mike Johnson, but we're not falling for it. And then he go on to say that Chuck Schumer begs for mercy from MAGA Mike Johnson. Here we go again. You already know that they're in the season around where they just want to talk crap about Donald Trump. All of them are mad because Donald Trump is winning in the polls, and it pissing a lot of them off. But this is what I got to say about a lot of them that are mad that Donald Trump is winning. That's what I think about it. Deal with it, because Donald Trump is going to win. He's winning in the polls, and it's going to stay like that. Joe Biden ain't finna defeat him. Y'all going to take Joe Biden out the office and put somebody else in his place to think that person going to beat Donald Trump? Nobody's going to beat him. That's why they trying their best to, to keep him off ballots and all type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, let's go ahead and get ready and dive straight into this. Make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Shout out to everybody showing so much support. Everybody been leaving positive comments in the comment section. I also want to thank everybody that clicked on this video for the very first time. And shout out to the one that always watches the entire video, because that right there really, really helps out a lot. YouTube will share it so more people can see my reaction. And that right there is what helped the channel grow. And please make sure y'all hit that like button for me as well. And let's see what kind of move that Chuck Schumer is trying to pull on all of us and Mike Johnson. Even though Mike Johnson has been doing an excellent job in office, may I say. So without further ado, y'all, let's dive straight into this and let's go.
Pathetic Chuck Schumer begs Mike Johnson to abandon his values and become a Democrat. Welcome to Doug in Exile. This is where all the happy patriots are. We're happiest right here in exile because Chuck Schumer is having a miserable day. Let's watch.
We also saw what happens when one party, particularly in the House, not so much in the Senate, refuses to embrace bipartisanship.
By refusing to embrace bipartisanship, he means you refuse to come over and agree with us Democrats, even though you're in the majority.
The unproductive and dysfunctional House majority is the most unproductive and dysfunctional in modern history.
Unproductive is good. Anytime the government is not doing what it's been doing for the last 4 years, it's doing good. Locked up, ineffective. That's what Americans want. Stay out of our lives. Quit trying to fix us. Get out of the way. We've got this.
And what they did, what happened in the House because of that dysfunctional majority, can be boiled down to 3 words: chaos, extremism, paralysis.
You haven't seen anything till Trump gets in office and we take over the Senate too.
Yep.
Hopefully with Senator Kerry Lake would be great.
Oh, yes, it will.
You ain't seen nothing.
Donald Trump may not be in office, but his influence drove practically every major decision for the House Republicans at great cost to our country.
That just puts a little tear in my eye that Donald Trump is still in charge, even though he's out of office. He's influencing everything. He's just a private citizen.
We even saw MAGA extremists bring all of Congress to a grinding halt for more than a month by expelling their own speaker.
We dumped McCarthy. And now Chuck Schumer is appealing right now to Mike Johnson, the guy that replaced McCarthy. And he's saying, even though you got your big job, Mike Johnson, please come over and agree with us.
No.
Even as crises raged in Europe and Middle East. Shameful. Unfortunately, the dark cloud of Donald Trump looms over Senate and House Republicans.
Oh, I'm getting a sunburn from that dark cloud. Trump's influence is so bright. Once again, huge cell phone here. Trump's got to be smiling ear to ear.
And it's something I hope they will resist, because he is no good for the country, no good for their party.
He's just terrible for the
Oh,
party.
God.
Our numbers have never been higher, Chuck. That's how terrible he is for our party. He's blowing away the competition. He right now outstrips Biden in every
Let's take
Because
that
he
back,
is no
y'all.
good for the country.
Listen to this
No
crowd.
right. Once again, huge cell phone here. Trump's got to be smiling ear to ear.
And it's something I hope they will resist, because he is no good for the country, no good for their party.
He's just terrible for the party. Our numbers have never been higher, Chuck. That's how terrible he is for our party. He's blowing away the competition.
Right.
He right now outstrips Biden in every major national poll.
Yep.
That's how bad he is for our party.
Mr. President, MAGA Republicans are incapable of governing, plain and simple.
Yeah, they'll never forget how bad we are at governing when they look at that southern border. Whose fault is that?
Americans will not forget that when they head to the polls next year.
When it's every Democrat that has turned a blind eye to the disaster at the southern border, that is at the top of your resume for how you guys govern. Everybody happy? You have Democrats in New York and Chicago saying, please stop busing people up here. We're in trouble. We can't afford this.
In conclusion, as we look to a new year, I urge my colleagues on both sides of the aisle to work together.
That would be suicide. He never means work together. We will come over and compromise with you.
Yeah.
That always means when people talk about, hey, let's work together, they mean you come over and agree with me. Because he's welcome to come over to the MAGA side anytime he wants, Chuck. Come over here. The water's warm. And it's not from Jerry Nadler peeing in the pool.
I urge my colleagues on the other side of the aisle to resist MAGA extremism that led their side to so much catastrophe.
That led their side to overwhelming victory in the polls. And
y'all see the lies that a lot of them try to do? He literally trying to bait Mike Johnson in. You'll say one good thing about Trump, then turn around. He's bad for y'all office. He's bad for this. Donald Trump is bad for that. Like, come on. Like, you trying to say Donald Trump is bad, Chuck? Look at how this man is winning in the polls. Have you seen the poll numbers, Chuck Schumer? Have you seen the poll numbers? How Donald Trump is dominating. But you saying he's bad for the Republican. He's bad for office. Those polls don't show that. Them polls show that they want that man back in office. And he ain't just winning in a few polls. He winning in darn near every poll. But you want to come out and say, oh, he's bad, and then now you're trying to convince Mike Johnson to come to y'all side? Mike Johnson ain't finna do that. He ain't finna do that. See, that's what they try to do. They try to get you to, like, turn on your own side. Forget what they saying. Oh, come over here and agree with the Democrats. Come over here and agree with us. Like, come on, man. I'm telling you, they all do the same thing. And I'm telling you now, Mike Johnson is not falling for that crap. Look at all the stuff that this man had an interview. Mike Johnson had an interview, and what CNN do? Flipped it around and tried to make it seem like this man said something else. I'm not even going to go into details of what that was about. But that's just what they do. The Democrats, that's just what they do. Flip everything you say and put their own narrative in it and run with it. Like, come on, man. Boy, I'm telling you, they just mad because Donald Trump is winning. I'm telling y'all, that's the problem. Because Donald Trump, I'm telling you, a lot of them won't even be saying anything about Donald Trump. If Joe Biden was dominating Donald Trump in the polls, you won't be hearing half of these people talking. But since Donald Trump is dominating and they know he's going to win, it's the reason why they're trying to kick him off ballots and all type of stuff, get him put in jail. That's the reason why. Because them polls is telling them this man finna go to become president. There's no way Joe Biden is going to beat him. So all they can do now is just keep slandering the man's name, trying to keep him in courtrooms, all type of stuff. This is what they doing. But we know Mike Johnson ain't falling for that crap.
Is the only hope for America right now. That's what he's trying to stop. Nice try.
I urge Speaker Johnson not to let the 30 or so hard-right extremists keep running the show in the House, as they did for too much of this year.
Yeah, Johnson, don't let the people that put you in office, the 30 extremists, don't let them continue to work, even though they gave you your job. That
Oh,
doesn't
man.
make sense, Chuck.
It
It's
don't.
not going to get any easier. The challenges we face remain great, but it is my hope, my earnest and fervent hope, because I love this country. I love this country.
You don't love this country.
No, you don't.
You don't love MAGA Republicans. You call us names. That's to 1/3 of the people that are trying to save this country. You don't believe in bipartisanship. This is a huge lie that he's purporting right now. So don't pretend like you love this whole country. You love the left.
That the experience of this year shows our colleagues on
Shout out to Doug. Say that again, Doug. Does it? You don't love this country. You love the left. That's exactly. Shout out to Doug for that, bro. I'm telling you, boy, the hypocrisy is real with them. Oh, I care about this country. No, you don't. Only thing you care about is trying to get rid of Donald Trump. That's what you care about. You care about trying to take the man off the ballot. You care about trying to get him out of office. That's what you care about. You don't care about this country. Just hating on Donald Trump because he's winning. And I'm going to keep saying it. All of them fall in the same boat.
On the other side, that embracing MAGA is a recipe for failure.
We're going to keep failing all the way to the White House in 2024.
There'll be a lot at stake when we return in 2024. If we embrace bipartisanship, I'm confident we will succeed.
Okay, Chuck, come on over to MAGA. We will embrace your bipartisanship and we will succeed together all the way to Trump being your president. I'm Doug.
Shout out to Doug. Shout out to Doug. So we're going to brace for Donald Trump being your president, boy. They don't like that. They don't like that at all. I'm telling you, they do not like that. But look, shout out to Doug, man. Another great video. Shout out to him. Like I said, keeping us updated. We'll leave the original video, like I mentioned before, in the description. Make sure y'all go show Doug some love, man. Like I said, once again, great job. But, man, Chuck Schumer, we ain't falling for that crap, man. You're trying to convince Mike Johnson this. You say one good thing about Trump, then you turn around and say he's bad for the Republican, he's bad for the all, but yet the polls show differently. The polls show even a lot of people on the left, they kind of, start believing in Donald Trump a little bit. Some of them. But the majority of them, we already know what they about, basically. So, at the end of the day, Chuck Schumer, you ain't fooling us. You ain't fooling us with that crowd like you care about the people. The only thing you care about is the left. The only thing you care about is trying to destroy Donald Trump, put dirt on the man's name. That's the only thing that you care about doing. Once again, we ain't falling for your crowd, nor is Mike Johnson. But hey, y'all get in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think about this. Thank you all for watching, especially the one that stayed to the very end. And I'll catch y'all in the next one.